Hi, I'm Megan, and today we're doing a recap of everything I made in the first year of me learning how to knit. It was a year on November 2nd, and right now it's November 7th because I finally have time to film it. So today we're going to do a recap of everything that I've made. And we're going to go through the order. Most of it is in chronological order, if I can remember. If not, I don't know what to tell you. I can't just automatically remember when I made it. So we're going to go through everything. I have my list. Hold up. I have my list on my iPad. And I have my list on my project book. This is more accurate. This is like an overview. So we'll go through everything one by one. I'm gonna show videos, try it on. Not right now. I have videos of me trying it on, and tell you the patterns as well. Okay, so the first ever item I've ever made was this ugly sweater vest. This sweater vest was free-handed, and I wanted it to be a sweater to start off with. This is what it looked like. I wanted it to be a sweater, but I made the panels too long because I didn't know how to count or do anything like that. So I decided to make two panels and make a sweater vest. Learned how to do a V stitch or a V-neck. Yeah, I learned how to do a V-neck. This kit does not fit. It barely covers my chest, but it was a learning curve. And I don't know why I decided to do my own design the first time I knit it. Like the inside, almost all the ends are weaved in. Pretty much there are big holes in it. If I dropped a stitch, I didn't know how to fix it, so I didn't care. Didn't know how to join correctly for the armhole. So this is just a very trial and error type of project. My very next project was a sweater. So I didn't start off with any squares or any scarves or anything. I wanted to do something that I was excited about. So I decided to do a full sweater next. And this was by like Aiden's Crochet. I'll put the YouTube video up here, free YouTube video. And I did it. And this is what it looked like. Super cute. Hate the yarn I used it for. I hate the yarn that I used for this. My ex bought me some yarn for my birthday. Shout out to him. And it was wool and acrylic. But wool, this type of wool, was very itchy. It's still very itchy, so I don't really wear it. But it's super cute. Sometimes I suffer through it, just like still wear it. Didn't know how to decrease yet. So there's no decreases on this arm. Can't stand a no decrease armhole. But this is what it looked like. It's still cute. I still love it very much. And that was my second ever project. So I started off very strong with learning how to knit because I don't see the point in me learning how to do squares. I need something that I'm excited about to keep my attention. And that took about like a month. I was like hardcore working on it. The next thing, hold up, got my list here. The next thing I made was very chunky beanies. And I made a lot. I only have two with me now. I made two more and I gave it to my mom and my dad because they only took like a day to make. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. And now it's the season again for me to wear. So I will be wearing them. I have both. I love them both. And that's it's like the 3 through 6 project that I've made. And those are from Passionate Kelsey's Chunky Knit Beanie pattern, also free on YouTube. Most of these are free on YouTube or I made them up in my head. So the next one, which I also made up, was this patchwork cardigan this patchwork sweater that I no longer have. It's right here. I gave it to my friend because when I was making it, I hated it. And then so I was like, do you want this? And she was like, yeah. So I was like, okay, let me hurry up and finish it. I finished it, tried it on, fell in love with it. I said, oh, I already promised to give it to her. So it's in someone else's hand that will love it dearly. And I would make me another one. It's a little sad that I gave it away without retrying it on, but you see, it's kind of a pattern. The next thing I made was this camisole number 9, which backwards. This is the first pattern I bought because I've been seeing it everywhere. And this is like some like the YouTube knitting videos I saw making them, and I really wanted one. So this is sorry, I just got the trauma back from this project. I redid this project 4 to 8 times, and it wasn't with this color first. I started with black. I redid that 4 times. My needles broke during the process. I messed up, didn't read it right. And then I came back. I said, I can't do black anymore. I need color. So then I did this and I got it right. It was like some leftover yarn I had. And this is also some of the yarn that he gave me, which is a problem because it's around my neck and around my arm. So is it a little bit itchy? Yes. Do I still wear it sometimes? Yes. When you wash it, it's less itchy, so I don't really worry about it. But this is my first finished camisole number 9 because I had so much heartbreak during this process. Had to buy so many different needles because I tried wood. I can't stand wood needles. But I was like, let me try. People rave about it. No, and it break because my tension's too tight and I hold it too tight. Anyway, next project, I think. Let me see. Okay, so the next project is this Wild Daisy vest right here. Oop, backwards. This is what she looked like. It took me only 4 days to finish this because I just went from super tiny needles to like a 5 millimeter, 5.5, and it's a panel, so it was really quick. It's not sticking out right now. This also, I love it very much. I have pictures of it on. I have nothing really to say about this. It was very simple pattern. It also it's a free pattern as well. This is the Wild Daisy vest by Drops Design. The way they write their patterns is a little hard for beginners, but I figured it out. You gotta just try and figure stuff out. The next one is my first ever test knit that I love so dearly. It was one of my favorite. It is still one of my favorite patterns. I've made it multiple times, which you'll see. But the one I'm talking about is the Too Cool for Pool sweater by B Creative Knits. Baby, it's B, and she just recently got engaged. Sorry, that's so sidetracked, but that was so cool. But it was my first test knit and my second sweater, and so I made this over this summer. It is in acrylic, so I don't wear it as much only because it peels so bad when you wear it. I learned my lesson. It's okay. I still use acrylic, but not this type because it will peel on you. But this is what it looked like. I tried it on the back and I didn't know my tensions yet, so it's very tight and more like an oval compared to a circle how it's supposed to be. And this is duplicate stitch. Could not stand duplicate stitch at all. Still don't like it. Also, this is my first time doing German short rows. Very easy. People scared me. This is a very easy thing to do, and I love the shape and the fit of this sweater. So I still have this and I still make this type of sweater. The next thing I made after that was a self-designed pattern. It's something that I wanted to make, but I couldn't find nothing for it, so I decided to design my own, which is this. Ooh, it's so wrinkly. It's this cherry cardigan, that's what I call it. And it has like these eyelet details on it. You can see, yeah, you can see these little eyelet details. It's all around, but only for one row. It's like a very short cropped cardigan that ties. I am very tempted to add sleeves to it. I think it'll be so cute as a long sleeve, and I have a lot of the yarn left, so I'm thinking about it. But this was like my first like actually designed pattern that I had to write measurements down for and actually solve and everything in between. I love her dearly, but she do roll a lot because I wanted to roll him, which makes sense, but I didn't realize how much it'll roll. And also I was impatient to let it dry, so it didn't dry properly. But she's wrinkly, she's gorgeous though. Love her. Now that I finished that, I can go to my book because I have dates for everything. So ooh, I had something in between that cardigan. Okay. So I guess after the Too Cool for Pool sweater, I decided to do another camisole number 9 to hopefully be better, but in black because I really wanted black. As you can see, none of the ends are weaved in because I can't stand the fit. And it's still in that very itchy yarn, so there's no point in me wearing it anyway. But this is what it looks like. It's not bad. I wonder if I try it on again, will it fit better? Or I think it will fit better, like maybe my mind was playing with me. But I don't like to talk about that. That's probably why I didn't even write that down. But so we skipped, so that was first, and then the cherry sweater. The next thing I did, let's see. I think I know what it is. Okay, I remember. The next thing I did was this matching set, which I also don't like, but it's also very trial and error. This is the top I made. This is all self-drafted as well because I wasn't buying the top or buying a pattern for a raglan top. So this is the top part, and I even did body shaping. I don't know why, but I did body shaping so the waist is smaller so it hugs in more. And I did matching shorts. They still need the elastic in it so I don't wear it, and it's really tight around my thigh right here because I did a single crochet border. Too tight, don't wear it. It sits in my closet. I might give this away, I'm not gonna lie. But then if I give it away and I'm sad, I don't know what to do with that. But that's the self draft matching set that I did. I don't really like to talk about it, and I also forgot that I did it. Next thing that I love very much, let me make sure. Look, it's not, this is not like very organized. Okay, so I was right. The next thing that I did was these knit pants. I want them to be knit stacked pants. And this is what I did. Super long. I am only 5'2", so it is meant to be stacked and extra long. And I'll show you what they look like on. I do want to make some changes to it. So I'm thinking about making a video of me fixing my old projects because it's just too long up top and I want to like fold the hem down more. But yes, I love these pants. They worked up so quickly. Let go of my pants. Sorry. This is what they look like, and I love the colors. I used one cake of like the Karen skinny cake, and I used one full cake. I think I had a little bit left over, but it took only one cake to make these whole pants. And I've worn them before, and I still like them as like my lounge wear, but it could be better for me to wear them more. The next thing was another Too Cool for Pool sweater by B. My goodness, by B Creative Knits. But this one is very plain. I took the graph off. I just wanted the shape of it. And I wear this often. I wore this yesterday actually. So this is one of my most worn sweaters besides the original Too Cool for Pool sweater. But this is how it looks. And this is made out of 100% wool. And this one is not itchy at all. I love this one dearly. Once again, I wear it all the time and it's held up so much better than the acrylic one. No offense. I just should have chose better yarn. I might also want to remake that original Too Cool for Pool sweater. But anyway, so what it looked like. It's so soft and I love it so much. It's by like Drops Fiesta yarn. And it took not that long for me to make. The next one is I have a whole video on it. If you haven't seen it already, go check it out about my Brady Loop sweater. With my Brady Loop sweater, it was such a trial and error type of project. If you want all the details, I posted about it. But as you can see, I still have not leaved in the ends, nor have I fixed my mistakes. And do I plan on fixing my mistakes? Probably not at this point, but I still have it here in the closet hanging up. And I want to weave in the ends so I can wear it because I'm like, I might as well be wearing it while I'm waiting to fix it. But I forgot a project in between those two sweaters. Where did it go? Okay. The in between was the leftover yarn for the Too Cool for Pool sweater. And I made this little pouch that has like a drawstring thing. And I use it for like little yarn on the go. Look how cute. And I did like these little duplicate stitch hearts. It don't look like hearts, but we don't worry about that. It's like a little mini project bag. Okay, we talked about that. The braided loop sweater. Next, I did the Town's knit sweater. Town Square sweater by Postcard Knits, which is also another test knit. And this is also one of my favorite sweaters that I've made. I made a lot of sweaters near the end because of the weather change and I needed more sweaters. So this is the other one I did. Testing it. I changed yarn like multiple times. This was very easy to work up and it's super pretty. And now it's getting to that weather where I can really wear it more. So I wear like in the office quite often. But yep, this is her. Love her, love her, love her. Next, which I was working on these both at the same time. Sorry, I'm looking for it. Right here. Okay. Next up is also a video I have on it, which is my birthday dress. I put a picture up that I did for my birthday. Right now, it looks like a tube because it pretty much is. But it was weight one yarn. I used like a 2.75 5 millimeter needle, if that. I think it was smaller. And this was the bane of my existence. I don't want to do I-cord edging after this. I took a break from knitting after this, just like for a couple of weeks, maybe like 1 or 2 weeks, if not touching much. But I got it done and it's super cute on, and I don't regret it. Kind of. So the next thing, sorry, let me stop talking while I'm looking for something. The next thing I knit was with the leftover yarn of the birthday dress, which is just a sock, because I really want to get into sock making. And so I made my first ever sock with the yarn, and it's super cute, fits perfectly, but then I ran out of yarn, and I was not buying another whole hank for one more sock. So it's just going to be my test run of a sock that I did. Let's see if I can get it to show. Good. Yep, so pretty. And after that, I'm like, okay, I need to make an actual pair of socks. So that brings me to my whips right now, because this was the last finished item that I did. So far right now, all I have is whips right now. It's only two. I have my brain power whip and I have my mindless knit. So I'm going to show you what they are. The first one I started was another pair of socks with the yarn left over from the Brady Loop sweater, which is why I'm not probably going to be able to finish making them changes on that one, because now I'm using the yarn. But I did it all the way up to the toe. I just ordered some DPNs. They're coming in the mail tomorrow. So I have this, and I stopped it right before the toe decreases. And I started the other one, and right now I'm on the heel of the second sock. And I just work on these. Like, this is like when I'm in class, I knit on this, and it's fine. My next whip is more of a brain power knit. Oh, I'm on it. Hold it. Get off. What is the front? I think this is the front. This is the Afric sweater by the Crayabea. Super cute. My first ever color work sweater, as you can tell by the pile that I've just showed you. So that means I have to pay attention, because I've messed up so many times. I had to like go back, fix it. So this is my only at work project. So I don't have much done. I've only been working on it for 11 hours only, but like it's only 11 hours is not bad. But here we are. I'm almost done with the third chart, and I have one more chart of the body, then I'm done. I've been working on the sleeves. But this is what she looked like. Love her. Still learning like my attention with color work, and the photos don't look bad, but they're tight, some of them. So I'm just a little worried. But that's what she looks like, and that's my last whip. And that's everything that I have knit over the year of me learning. I feel like I'm missing something, but at this point, who knows? I don't know where it could be at if I am. I try to go through my camera roll and look, and also my project book. Let me look before I move on. Yeah, nope, that's it. If I wrote everything down correctly. But yes, that's all the knit projects that I've done this year, and I'm really proud of my progress and like where I've came. I feel like I've been knitting forever, and it's only been a year. So I can't wait to see where this takes me in the future and everything I make in the second year. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions or anything, let me know below, and I will hope to see you in the next video. Bye. This is the aftermath of filming this video. Projects all around me that now I have to go put up. Fun!